Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Today it's my birthday, April 19th, and also this is the day I started my YouTube channel last year, so it's been 1 year, and I am so proud that I have been able to continue uploading videos. Sometimes a lot. At the beginning I was updating every day, and nowadays just a few videos a week. But anyway, I'm so proud that I didn't give up, but I continued. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'm also thankful that as of today I have 151 subscribers. I didn't even think about how many subscribers, but I was happy when before I relocated. So maybe early this year the subscriber became more than 100, so I was happy. But now it's more than 150, and the total view is 7,764 views. Thank you so much. And top 5 videos, number 1 was being a single mom in Korea, which had how many? 2,243 views. Number 2 was Am I Korean or Japanese, talking about my identity, which is 609 views. And the third one is the very first one, Happy Birthday to Me. What do I want to do for the year 45, the age 45. That was 408 views. And fourth one is Sam Speaks. My husband Sam joined me in the video, and we talk about us on our anniversary. And fifth is Adversity to Advocacy, and sixth also Adversity to Advocacy. It's part 2 and part 1. Part 2 had 264 views, and part 1 has 231 views. I talk about how my son and I fought his brain cancer, and how I had to let him go at the end of the cancer battle. So yeah, it's been a long journey, and I'm happy that so many people watched my video, which seemed to be not really, I don't know, educational or informative or anything. I'm just talking about me. But looking back, the year of 45, last year I talked about for my birthday I want Apple Watch. So I got my Apple Watch for Christmas. So I have it now, so I'm happy. And this year I got myself a COVID shot today in the morning as my birthday gift. And second gift I gave myself was making my company LLC. I registered myself as a sole proprietor, but I was told that I should make my company LLC. So I did it today, which I'm going to talk about later in different video. But those are the 2 gifts that I gave myself. And so what do I want to do for the this year, for the age of 46? Last year I talked about resiliency, self-care, self-love, and being unfuckwithable. And at the end of my video I said I want to start sharing my stories. So I talk about resilience workshop, and I did have 3 different 7-week programs, and also some of the like one-time workshops. And another thing I talked about was I want to share my story through YouTube, and I'm so proud that I didn't stop and I kept going for 1 year. And the third one was blogging, but unfortunately this one didn't happen. So hard for me to just write nowadays. So I don't know, maybe blog is not my thing, but I've been posting on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. So not so much of my thoughts and ideas, but more of my habits, what I'm doing, because I love habits. And the fourth thing I mentioned was donation, and I donated 10% of the money I made through my resilience workshop or talking about Thai, to Korean Make-A-Wish Foundation. And also I started donating to Single Mom Association in Korea, and also non-profit organization supporting foreign immigrants in Korea, and also monthly donating to this organization in Japan where they support young people, mainly who are struggling to live, struggling to go to school, or struggling to live. So because I myself had a hard time going to school during high school because of many issues. So yeah, so out of four things I said, except for blogging, I was able to do what I wanted to do. So I'm proud of myself again. And so this year, what do I want to do? Yeah, so last year was more of doing, I think, the year of doing. And I did everything, but after COVID, spending whole 1 year in this COVID situation, I found myself becoming more and more introvert. And I definitely talk less to people. I used to be really social, meeting people all the time and talking with people all the time, but nowadays, because I focus on my resiliency, self-care, self-love, and being unfuckwithable, I really enjoy being myself and just walking and stuff. So last year I started, since last summer I started walking at least 10,000 steps a day. So it's been my pleasure to just walk, especially in the nature, by the river or in the woods, and listen to audible books. And that's really, really, I don't know, my happiness moment. And self-care, listening, reading to many books, walking, taking a bath, meditation, cooking. These are all something that I still enjoy, healthy habit. And new habit that I added was intermittent fasting since last year, which I'm enjoying too. And because of all these nutrition or health related books that I read, I am paying more attention to what I eat, try to eat more probiotics or more fiber, and avoid, grain and stuff. But anyway, so all these things that I've been doing, and it's been more focused on myself. And compared to last year, which was more like sharing and going outward, I think this year I want to focus again, like inside and internal things. Or so not so much focusing on sharing or intentionally doing something, but being. I want to focus on being. And for example, last year I thought I was gonna share my experience by doing workshops, and I was asking people to participate in the workshop, and I'm glad so many people participated, and I could see that it made some ripple effect. But this year, rather than actively talking to people or actively connecting to people, I want to focus on myself, train myself, or be calm and grounded, and again the keyword being unfuckwithable with life or any situation, so that I want to just be myself. And me just being myself and aligning myself, maybe some people get influenced or inspired or motivated or anything. So rather than trying to do something outward, I want to look inward so that eventually that will affect my outside world. So that's my intention, my goal this year. And so what am I going to do? Probably, what I'm going to do is not going to be different. It's not going to be different. It's just keyword is still being unforgivable. In order to do that, I'm going to exercise, 10,000 steps, every day. And one thing I want to start is, since I'm close to Appalachian Trail, am I pronouncing it right? Appalachian Trail. I want to try a little bit of Appalachian Trail. I'm not gonna, being able to do the whole trail, I know, but just want to experience that because I've been walking a lot and I love being in the nature. So I want to try the Appalachian Trail. And yeah, nutrition, intermittent fasting and probiotics, fiber, and I try to avoid high fructose corn syrup. See the label and try to avoid. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not 100%. Always doing the right thing. So of course, a lot of times I like pastries and bakeries. So I eat sweet stuff, but in everyday situation, whenever I can, I try to avoid, except for some treats. So I try to eat healthy, and I'm looking forward to what I'm gonna start this year. I've already started after coming to the States. Try to look at the label and avoiding high fructose corn syrup, and also looking at probiotics, and started drinking kombucha, which was yummy, and apple cider vinegar and things like that. So I look forward to what I'm gonna find out this year, or what I'm gonna start. So those are the things that's going to help me focus on myself and be the better version of myself, so that maybe I don't know, emit better energy to people around me, or community, or society, or whatever, so that whoever gets the good message, good energy, will be making ripple effects. So that's my goal this year. And everyone, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to make more videos this year. So please let me know in the comment section, or wherever, what was your favorite video in the past 1 year. Thank you. See you next time.